I recently set up a deal with a local farm market to give me this for Mr. Pig. No, I'm not quite feeding my pig trash, although it is their trash. So I'm gonna pull this outside. Let me show you what's inside of it. He's pretty excited because he knows that I'm here. Corn husk, and from time to time, other random veggies. So this week we got a peach, which I just cut the soft spot off of, and 1 ear of corn. Those are going to the chickens, but these are for Mr. Pig. So ignore how pink he is. I sprayed him with the hose and he hates it, but it's hot and he was yucky. So he loves it. He's so excited. Look at that little tail wag. Now I just realized there was some additional veggies in there. He's already smelled them, so they're his. But I've been like, I'll go through it really well normally and pull this stuff out. And this time it just looked like it was all corn husks, so I just kind of left it in the kitchen. Should have dug deeper, because I pulled out the 1 ear of corn and the 1 peach, but there was also 2 tomatoes and a plum. So just making quick work of that tomato. Normally I would cut off any moldy bits and stuff like that. I know it's not going to hurt him, but we try to give him the best life possible, and that includes not feeding him moldy things. So, I mean, I know he literally eats off the ground where he poops, but still, just as a matter of principle, he obviously doesn't care. But this is the bag that goes in the bin next to their corn table. And people husk their corn a lot of times when they're shopping and dump it in the bin. And I previously, like years ago, I started asking grocery stores if they would mind if I took a bag of husk home and I gave it to the guinea pigs. They love it. And it was one way that we kind of cut costs in the summer for feeding them and stuff like that, long before we were homesteading. He's got some corn silk on him. And with COVID last year, they pulled that out of grocery stores. So that was something that we lost out on. And we were at the farm market the other day, and I realized that they had a giant trash can full of corn husk. And I just asked one of the ladies, I said, do you guys use that? Do you compost it or something like that? And she was like, no. And I was like, well, if you're just going to throw it away, can I take it? And she was like, yeah, absolutely. I will bag it right now. I was like, okay, perfect. And then as I was leaving, she said, and if you want to come back, this is my schedule, and you can come back on the nights where I close, and I'd be happy to help you load it. And I was like, okay, perfect. So I stopped in, and I don't think she actually expected me to come back, but she was really excited. So is this guy. But I figured I don't normally give him the whole bag at once, but it was getting a little bit wet in there because of the heat. And he'll go to work on it. He's gonna have a good time with this. He'll finish it up in the next couple days. But normally I would just give him a couple handfuls here, a couple handfuls there, and give some to the guinea pigs and stuff like that. But it was getting a little wet, and I don't want it to just mold and go to waste. So I figure out here, he at least gets some enrichment out of it. And I figure if one day we get a bag and it's already started to mold, whatever, we can give it to the compost. Like, no matter what, this bag of stuff will not go to waste. And my eventual goal, who knows, maybe I can do it this week, is to reuse the bag that they give it to me in, because I can easily rinse it out, turn it inside out, hang it on the line, fold it up, put it in the car, and then just have it with me so that when I go to get new, I can just trade them the bag. So, but yeah, completely free, and it's both nourishing and enrichment. He loves it. The cat wishes he had some. Anyway, what kind of ways are you guys going outside of the norm to provide enrichment or sustenance, anything like that, to your farm animals? I would love to know. So we also do reduced produce, which I just did a video on the haul for that, and you guys can find that linked below. I promise he is not as red as it looks in the camera right now. He is a little pink, but not that red. Goodness gracious. All right, well, you guys know what to do. If you guys want to stay up to date on all of these fun things, go ahead, give us a subscribe, maybe like this video, comment below with some things that you're doing, and we will see you next time.